It's time that England had its own parliament because of the fact that England has got its own public services and it's being denied the right to run those public services because of the government in London. Scotland has its own parliament, Wales has its parliament stroke assembly, and Northern Ireland has had its parliament since 1922.
Can get lower fees to pay, that will be good.
And I think that universities across the UK should be doing more of Montfort University's community engagement work. They're doing work about 10 minutes away from campus, in an area that struggled during the recession, and they're looking to really create a good community spirit to help train residents and give them skills to get them back into work. And I think this is something that can be a template for the higher education, but it's something I don't think that we are seeing enough of. Universities have a lot of resources. I think it's time they gave more back to the community and followed the Montfort's example.
Now I'm having to park my car up on London Road at one of the churches because I know my aunt, she goes there, so I left my car there, and it's just such a trek, and keeping an eye on your car when it's that far, it's just not good. I think we need more free parking, affordable parking.
They're changing the reform, trying to make NHS privatised, and that's going to make everybody have to pay more, and people already can't afford simple basic stuff like food and water because everything's going up, and they're going to privatise the NHS, which has been free since it began, and I think that's quite wrong, and they should make it free, keep it free and improve it rather than saying that it can only be improved if it's privatised.
I don't like the fact that the Halls of Residence hasn't got a parking facility for people that come down to visit me. My boyfriend, for instance, has got a sports car, highly modified, and when he parks it in car parks, it's highly risked. So that means he has dents in his car where people open and shut the door. So I'd prefer if the Halls of Residence provided parking spaces for people that come and visit it, and you can pay for the weekend permit or something.
I would love to see the government, our councils, try and do something to just help our students, whether they can sort out some bursaries or scholarships or something, just to more schemes, I guess that's what I'm trying to say, to help them out so that students don't feel as if I can't afford university and just rule it out.
I think nowadays politics is a bit of a minefield. People don't know who to vote for anymore because we don't know what the politicians stand for. There's no black and white manifesto of where to follow, what they stand for. If we vote for X, what we'll get. If we vote for Y, what we'll get. And I think that's the difference between British politics and, say, the US. Because in the US, at least you know what Obama stand for and what Romney stand for, and you know you can make your decision based on their policies and if they get into power, what they will be doing. But in British politics, there's nothing like that anymore.